you wear it? What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Stage is set. Final map. Here we go. Nuke, IHC, Lynn Vision. Player break starts tomorrow. This is their last taste of Counter-Strike in 2022. And I really hope they end this one with a bang. Fast round, fast opening. A explode. Nelly, top of heart, finds the first kill. Dives in. As players actually streaming down the vent. Rotation is there from ramp. Blitz starts to plant. Techno collects one. Starry chiming in. Frags though. Quickly falling the way of that T side. Chaotic round. And Annihilation is nowhere near. Blitz on his own. Needs to stay alive. As Annihilation is sprinting. Noise cue now. Given away. X-Pro knows he's there. Kit would be brilliant, but it's behind the silo. And X-Pro finds the kill. Plenty of time. Pistol round. And Tony set for this one. Lynn Vision. Get that one.
Great starting. Continuing Lynn Vision's success from Overpass. Aggressive, works in their favor. The Julies puts a fantastic work just to kickstart a little bit of their presence, but it's all on the retake as well. Buying enough time to get the defuse off and first round collected. Of course, pump blood does mean there's money to work with both ways, but this is such an important round for early parts of, well, momentum and kickstarting a little bit of a vigor to come through here, right? You're wanting a full buy to be converted to kickstart your economy and break the others. This is where things could look very good. Early damage total score. He's down to 26. And for IHC, a fairly okay buy. Quad Galil, one Deagle, bit of outside presence coming too. Triple M4A1S on the other side to meet them and greet them as Zaka. Mount to be aggro. X-Pro flashed. I'm assuming he knows all too well about how many players there are here.
Oh, Zaka. Oh my lord. Two fast kills, Nelly. Not quite the right gun, but still makes it work. And that is a massacre. Just score. He was on the tagged up early. He was never going to be a factor in this round. Lynn Vision. As we keep saying, these second rounds are just about survival. You just don't want to fall flat. They look like they're going to keep 3 alive here to me. Score up against the world. Indeed it is. Lynn Vision keep it fairly clean in the end. Next one's a heavy eco. Looking good so far.
Very impressive. Really, really liking what I'm seeing so far. This is exactly what you'd hope and expect from Lynn Vision. This is the Lynn Vision that we were missing as well. In towards maps 1 and 2. Just took a long time to get going. Similar to the way IHC took a long time to get going in the entire playoffs as a whole. Dropping towards that lower bracket early doors and then nearly struggling as well in their earlier games. On a more minute scale, this is what we've seen from Lynn Vision. But they're awake now, they're kicking. Just pistols for IHC. This should be pretty clean. The Molotov will force the first engagement. Zachary Westman combined for the first. Blitz and Techno making this competitive with the bomb we dropped towards outside, and surely now a rotation beckoned over to support.
Shadow seen. Most certainly is now. Loop-de-loop around the corner. Comes to no fruition. And Annihilation. Not going to be long for this world. Glock in hand, 36 HP. No armor to his name. Going to be 3-0 for Lynn Vision. Decent damage, I guess, in this one. But doesn't detract from the scoreline. Lynn Vision started to a little bit like Overpass. Strong start. Wasn't the case in Ancient or Inferno, of course. Dust 2 was the default win. Here we go, then. First gun round. Let's have a hell of a map. Come on. Give us a performance.
This is setting itself up for being quite the ending, right? Quite the tale. At the latter stages. 3-0. As you mentioned, first full buy. No open play. Just AKs to work with. 30 alongside of it. Zaka deals with in the big green. They need to try and shut him down. Looking over towards A. IHC. Hoping they can find some success here. But this is tough. Very difficult to make this one work. They're locked out by the util.
Slow stuff. Very slow stuff. Early maps in this series was high octane. Speedy rounds. Maximum attack. And that tune has changed as the pressure is amped. higher and higher and higher. And here on Nuke, IHC looking to take no risks thus far. Slow creep towards the outside. Cross smokes are down, but not for long. Need to get a move on. Score's going to stick around for the lurkers. 4 players try and make their way down. Westmelon, 1 kill. That's also confirmation. This is very good for Lynn Vision. They know players are coming. X-Pro's just playing for information. Another teammate in Starry's pretty nearby. IHC have got their work cut out to get a bomb down here.
X-Pro deleted. What a swing blitz. That is so quick. Starry as well, all alone. They know he's going to be people on this right-hand side. Nade won't be able to deny anything. Damage dealt. 4 versus 4. This is so tough. This retake doesn't have legs behind it. Oh no. Oh, score. This is easy. Comfortable. Confirm the kill. Oh no, he's playing trigger discipline. There was more than one. He'll probably get it as well. Utility keeping them at bay. So the rifles. He's making sure nothing is saved across. That is clean. 3 remain alive. And IHC find their first.
Economic damage to come into play as well. Just fighting a few kills on those ecos and those forces is enough to put Lynn Vision in a very precarious position. And they're going to force 2 M4s out. MP9s in the mix. Was Nelly going to have in play just the Deagle. This is worse for wear. No kits. 1 player with head armor. Nades dwindling. IHC have an awesome chance here to win against a lesser by forcing Eco the next to start the streak ahead. Zaka was none of that. Gets aggressive early trade. Information though for Lynn Vision. They need to get plays down thick and fast. They know members are on the cross and nobody's rotated just yet. Bit of a gap in the defense and this could be exploited.
Swing. Great pick. Annihilation. What a shot. Extra falling. IHC looking to confirm this in their favor. Potentially. This is other ideas. I think it will always be a safe call anyway. Keep hold of what they've got. Double rifle. 1 MP9. Westmelon just going to go test the waters, dip his toes in. He won't be given too much though. The smoke comes through. They'll know all too well about this. Surely. Famous X is here. Don't get too overzealous. Right? Keep that rifle ticking across. Gonna fly it anyway.
What are they
2
doing?
will fall.
Why go for that?
Yeah.
20 seconds left. No kit. You've had no posturing like you're going to retake it for a good 20 seconds. You've just given away an opportunity to at least... You know, how many rounds have we seen in this tournament where 2 saved M4s become a 1 round and completely transform a half? That's not going to be an opportunity now. Starry does something unbelievable. I don't know. Decision-making starting to waver. Their rotates were really bad as well. They're way too late on dropping a play event after Zaka spotted all this presence out of. Yeah, mistakes starting to get in the mix. Of course, fatigue is a factor at this point, and maybe, just maybe, that could be a big factor in how this one plays out.
So, only 1 round in it. Of course, this is a round in which Lynn Vision don't have much behind. Hero AK, MP9, of course, saved. What can they do with it? You'd expect very little. Flash will come through. Double stack it. Starry. Potentially for him, just using the pistols, a bit of cannon fodder. Bait in the first fight so he can trade. It's going to be tough. Very, very tough to make work. And again, we've seen a couple of these ecos be converted into something successful, but I can't see this being the case. I can't see this being the time. So IHC is starting now to finally come alive a little bit. Close and personal. Westmelon. If he gets the peek in towards hot there, it's a different story. IHC, they are tentative.
As I said, slow rounds. Aim of the game at this point. Ramp push. Not sure what actually dissuaded them there for a second. Score on the angle. Gets traded. 2 kills. Guns on the ground. IHC. No, there's so much presence in lobby right now. They're going to take this space on heaven in response. Starry, ever present, makes his way in. Bottom of hell at the moment. There's players above him. So hard to get a good fight from down here. Maybe try and loop him behind, but his legs are spotted. They know what's up. They know exactly where he is. And Kabul's just going to wait. Going to wait. Starry creeps in. Frag is found. Big advantage now. Nelly is so low. So low. I think X-Pro might even just think about getting a gun and staying alive. Thinking about further forwards because this should be impossible from here. Bomb getting planted is for heaven. There's a player on Mustang. Absolutely no world where they retake this. Try and grab a gun, X-Pro, if you can.
Yeah, try hope. for Expro. Better than nothing, right? The AK, of course, got to tick over. If you can catch anybody next, that'd be nice. Potentially Blitz might give him a fight here on the way out. Okay, AK to be collected. He'll take it. Does Blitz know that it's been taken? No, he should be fine. You're good. Expro can save here as well, so no issues. No sound being heard, and that's the call made. All tied square, 3 rounds apiece. IHC making this competitive at the very least. What now? What do they do with that deficit that they've clawed back in their favor? How do they turn this and make this a doable affair? Of course, for me, normally, when I look at Nuke, I like to say the golden number of 6. 6 rounds at T side is good enough to at least set up a conversation about you being okay on of course, your T side, and a pistol in towards the CT will very much help. But for IHC, they're already starting to look much better than how they started off.
Expro. Top spawn. Tries to take a duel. Tries to utilize that AK. Where's Starry playing? Just going back into heaven now. Looking at these guns and hoping they can generate the magic. But IHC have been so content on this T side just to take it ever so slow. Drop some out of smokes, let's score. Or Techno in this case lurk around. And then we'll take a very calm and composed move. Expro's going to sit in the smoke. Peeks through 2 a massive headshots. 3rd maybe on the cards. Expro is a beast. And they need it around. It's not been looking too good in the last few, but Expro puts his foot down. It's just Techno and Blitz. And their HP is quickly dwindling. Expro might have just saved them here on the city side of Nuke.
I think so. Essentially. They'll come through as well, Expro. Probably not, but he stays alive. Blitz, unfortunately for him. Little impact off the back of the pop shot. Unless Techno can find something here, this is surely just an early save call. That AWP's got to be ticked over. Shift walk his way down. Crab walking, in fact. I don't think he'll be spotted just yet. The tunnel vision. Oh my god. Zaka, no idea. No idea. Completely clueless to what is happening. Techno stuck his way forward, but I don't think you'll get anything off the back of it. He's made the drop silently. Oh my god, this could actually have some backbone to it. At least make it expensive. Not going to win the round, but he can drop anything saved there in towards lobby, which will have some effect over the CT side. And all that. He does all the great work. Shift walks past the scouts. He's made his way rapid. He's done the silent drop as well, which is so difficult to do. And he whiffs. You hate to see it.
I almost respect how bad it looks in the end. It's like, he was actually going for a round win there. I guess he just should have taken the heaven kill. Interesting. Okay, well, regardless, we're back on the guns. Good investment for both teams. No AWP patch on the CD side, and they would have had the money, so bit of a choice there. Deciding they didn't want to bring it into play. That sack is cool, I guess. Early nades exchanged. This team's jostle for out of control. It's just Blitz in the area, though. They're already grouped towards ramp, and Blitz got a lot of space. I think he's unchecked. Oh, Expro just in time. Just in time. Could have been a disaster if he got into main. But now the game is up. They see nothing towards outer. Starry's already down the ramp. Ready to spring. Off angle found. Techno. Not sure where to look, and Starry is going to look for more. Zach is here as well. This is going to be a massacre. Surely, Kabul, the transfer is good, but not good enough as Nelly shows up. 5 rounds, and that cash is looking dying out for IHC.
5-3. Slightly building. So you're spot on right at the T side. They ain't got money to work with. The bank is broke. And I mean that's a good opportunity for Lynn Vision to build up a lot of stability, a lot of control, early doors. And just see this one off somewhat comfortably. Going for a full buy. It's so risky. AK, 2 Galils and 2 Tech 9s. These sort of buys sometimes work, but if you fall very hard.
Out of smokes in. IHC have run a lot of simple basic rounds in this game. And Lynn Vision in all the recent ones have had all the reads. West Melon. A little bit of a gap at the bottom, but not a big enough one to see these players crossing. Bit of a spam before the moment. Unscathed. Starry to be called upon. He has utility, but he's going to commit to one heck of an off angle. This is a one and done position. He cannot move as soon as he starts fighting. Here the card first found. This is a player for years to come. Massive 2K. Zaka now in position. Just too late. Players crossed. Repeats into the angle. Couple missed defenses as he drops away. Oh my lord, this is getting close. Retake now to follow. Zaka calls in the troops. They got so many nades, but they need to use them wisely.
Bot flash Zaka might open things up. That as well. 2 in towards Cubby. Doesn't spot him out in time. Molly will come through. At least force them out of that hole. But it's a start. Swing off the back of it. It's such a head glitch angle. Not going to find 8 ticking the flames. Hang on a second. Making this doable. 1 versus 1. Time is ticked though. Westman, I don't think he has time to work with here. Score dancing around the window. And a fall away to safety. Closing the door. He's made to perfection. It looked rough. It looked dicey. Thankfully, Score. Bit of stability and 2 kills to his name. We'll see it off. And I think he should be okay. Thankfully. Time runs out. IHC find their 4th. A close affair in towards this final map. And it's getting his due justice here. These 2 sides. They've been inseparable at times. Well, map them one of ancient. One-sided. Overpass. Had a bit of that same flair. This is looking more like that Inferno, where these 2 sides are inseparable. And this could be the story, and deservedly so, to see off who is going to be our champion in Season 43.
Zaka trying to right the wrongs of the last round. Gets aggressive. X-Pro with him. Trade is there, but I'm not sure they know about Zaka. Dangerous game. Enemy territory. More trades come in. So many shots exchanged here towards Ada. Bodies are strewn across the ground as the smoke is going to fade. Nelly getting in behind. But Kabul's on the angle. This has been such a gritty half from IHC. These are not comfortable rounds. They're such a struggle. But they're making them work. Westmelon knows he has Kabul pinned. But Score's here to help out.
Waiting. Cabal. Nice pick. More or less confirms this round, doesn't it? Leaves it all down to one man, Starry. He's been unstoppable at times. It's 1 versus 3. I'm not going to bank on him just yet. Bomb's still not committed. They slowly maneuver their way. Outside control in their favor. Looking like they want to make a wrap happen. They're not really committing, though. Don't really want to go down towards Seeker. Maybe even wrapping in towards main might be the plan. What does Starry do? He's going to be tested, actually. He's been called upon. Okay. There's a world in which something works here. Starry's holding for the cross. He's waiting. He might catch the bomb. Damage. Gonna give away the ruse. Bomb we planted as well. I think this one's done. It's gonna be tough. Fuck one towards his right hand side. Not even aware of the flank as well. The time ticking. Yeah, just keep hold of what he's got.
Another big round. Another big round. There's so many moments there where that falls apart for IHC. Ledge slinged everywhere out towards the outer position. Yard is peppered with bullet holes at the moment. Score is determined. The Starry is not going to be saving this gun. There is no cash in the bank for this squad. Hunted down. And with this many players in attendance, it's not looking good for Starry. Flashes again, hammering in. Kill isn't found. He collects 2 and... Oh my lord. Starry actually survives this.
Good on him. Good on him. Jesus. That is some decent work from him to at least keep the rifle ticking over. Not exactly like it's good anyway in kind of the more grandiose scope because, well, all-time square. I see you finding form on the seaside. And Lynn Vision, once again, economy starting to loom over them as they're left with so little in the bank. Extra pick up the Eagle to support, but that's all they've really got to work with. Couple of pistols. One hero M4A1S in the hands of their high-impact fragger Starry. He has to be the one to be called upon. He has to find success here. And they've already got bank control.
Score. Opening up first. Just Eco around the M4. Actually, he's going to go down. Zaka. That one with the USP. He actually gets a second. Another tag as well. Wow. 250 damage almost out of that USP. That's a good shift. That's a good shift, but I don't think it's going to be too much effect. Economic damage is nice. But the round wins even nicer, and that's going to go the way of IHC. They're going to be up to 6.5, where at times they look pretty dire out. Lynn Vision got off to a very good start in this 5th and final map of this grand final. But IHC have warmed into it as they have the tournament. And now they're looking in mighty control as we get into the latter stage of this first half.
Nice, X-Pro. Consolation. To be fair to Lynn Vision, to be walking away with 3 kills there actually isn't you know, too bad. I mean, they had a couple of good pistols, 1 saved M4A1S. That's not too shabby. But there's still a lot of work for them to be done. I'm not convinced at all. This is still on the scales tipping in favour, in my eyes, of IHC. This T-side's looking very good. Where it started slow, they're now batting form and consecutive rounds on the board. Add a lot to the table. I'm getting worried about Lynn Vision letting this one slip and getting already out of hand in this first half. Now, all beacon in. For a pop shot, Molotov will be ticking him away. Zaka takes a considerable amount of damage. I want to go for seconds off the back of it as the Molotov goes for now. We'll just pump the brakes a tad. It's IHC using their util to get a lot of that map control.
Just a glass cannon on Zako is playing a dangerous game. One a stray bullet. And he's tagged up and he's stuck in that Molotov. Could have been awful. Out of smokes lined up. They're flying over. Denying those sightlines. Selling some presents. Faking. The players have gone down secret and we know they haven't. We can see the mini-map. They're all outside lobby. Players on the roof. Nades are ready to go. And look at the rotation. There's only 1 on the A-bomb. So that's Nelly with a FAMAS in hand. Oh no, Lynn Vision are so out of position. Nelly just has to give this up. There's nothing he can do in response. His teammates are miles out. Bomb getting planted. And IHC can't believe they got all this real estate for free. They can just post up in perfect after plants now.
Yeah, Westman as well. This is tough. He has no security to be able to get out of the vent because he's smoked off in main. Starring X-Pro. The lack of information makes their job so difficult here. Blitz happy to play rotation annihilation. Nice shot. Spam does damage too. Starry kept at bay. This is done. Once again, another round. Going over towards IHC. There's no way they can push them off, and it's got to be an early save call. You can already see it. It's being called. Getting out of dodge. You want nothing to do with it. That's IHC taking a 2-round lead. 7-5. Lynn Vision falling apart. And this 3-round is getting very worrying.
Getting out of control. If you look at face value, you might think it's quite a close game, but Lynn Vision started so far ahead. It's been all IHC of late. They're warming up on this T side. It's been their T side actually this entire tournament that have been the most impressive. They're so good at just holding these rounds together. It's a bit scrappy Counter-Strike, but you can just tell their quality and mid-rounding their team play is, I mean, maybe outside of Rare Adam, it's a bit above some of the other teams in this tournament. I don't think Lynn Vision can live with them in that respect. They're looking more at individuals to make massive moments, and unfortunately for them, that hasn't come all too often on the CD side. We're looking at some of their star players and saying, we need a hell of a performance. This is not enough rounds on the CD side of Nuke. We've got to get a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. Not yet. Lynn Vision, they're making this more nervy than it really should be. On paper, we were thinking this one be a strong start for Lynn Vision on the CT, and you know, have to be a bit of a fight back maybe for IHC, but the market they're making right now for IHC in the T side, so considerable. 7-5, you know, good opportunity as well now to guarantee a lead at the half on the T side of Nuke. Not often you can say something along those lines. Second Westman spots information. Molotov will come through, forced him into an engagement. He's more blind though. Ticking the Molotov surely he falls. He does. Cabal will drop and Nelly gonna follow suit more or less. He will. Pop shots through the smoke will find 0 success as a one-way smoke doctor towards heaven. The bomb will go down. An aggressive A-take works wonders.
Oh, X-Pro just too late. Millisecond early and he gets the kill and the ball isn't spotted. Great adjustment and it's just like a IHC confirm an 8th round. Buying the next is not going to be good for Lynn Vision either. Of IHC up the ante. Aggressive rounds on towards A. My God. Have they come to play here on Nuke? IHC have played a heck of a grand final so far and they're not missing a beat here on Nuke. Overpass is forgotten. This is a new map and IHC are right back at it.
I mean, yeah, making it expensive. Expro nearly finding the timing. It's Cabal. I've been so impressed with Cabal at times in terms of just being such a secure factor. Someone to step up, and my God, does he. It's great work. It really is. 3-round lead. It's trying to keep towards the second half. Start again. Score. Great work. This sort of full investment, in a sense, with the MP9s are working out wonders. 3 MP9s left. The scout to work with as Expro dances around boxing towards site. They're going to be tested momentarily, and IHC are more than happy just to play the clock in their advantage. They know that the CT side are going to be lacking utility.
Here's only one smoke left, so need to use that wisely and just play together. These A hits have been so coordinated. They might just go back to it again. X-Pro feels like he has to get information. I'm stunned Cabal didn't win it on that angle. At least the trade is there, and that is nice. Bit of information for this CT side, but they don't really have the weaponry or the positioning to truly capitalize on it. IHC started to accelerate. Shot connects from Zaka. Would have loved to have an AWP there, but it wasn't to be. And it's going to be 9 for IHC. They've honestly made it look easy in the latter stage of this first half. 9 already on the T side of Nuke. They'll be happy with that. A great chance at attempt, given how well they've been playing.
Well, Nelly is more than happy to take an AK-47. As an upgrade, the cherry on top. But I don't think it's going to have any major implications here. The bomb will go down. Nelly having a little sniff in. Okay, no way. Doable. Definitely doable. 1 versus 1. Annihilation. Not taking any presence. He's been slow as well. In terms of the performances towards map number 3. Nelly always far too much. Tapping the bomb. So scared. Single door. There's double that's closed. Does Nelly even just commit? Does he just make the commit here? Door be open. Flash coming through as well. So scared, but Nelly holding. As the HL saying goes, pros don't fake. They know he's on it. Ball swinging in. I'll see it off, and Annihilation played that to perfection. Waited his time, waited his opportunity. Yet another round goes the way of the T side. 9-5. Heading into 15. What a performance they put up, and an opportunity for double digits at the half.
It was a good effort. I'll give him credit. You could even say good economic damage, but it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah.
There's so much cash in reserve. We're going into the last round. IHC. They've been absolutely formidable. Kit there, and that could have been done. Here we go. Lynn Vision playing this round for damage limitation. 6. 6 is at least workable. Yeah, if you give your opponents 10 rounds on the T side of Nuke, something's gone seriously wrong. And Lynn Vision started off this half so well. It's been absolutely brutal from here onwards. Molotov is perhaps epitomizing a lot of this half. Nothing's going right. More spam damage. Lynn Vision cannot catch a break at the moment.
It's brutal. It really is. These players starting off the final round in this half. Just half HP or less. Azaka up, having a look in. A lot on his shoulders. Westmeadow will find the first. That's important. The very least numbers in their favor, which they'll take. But tempo cut a little bit short. Slow, methodical. Not trying to give away the ruse too much. Nelly will find one more. Lynn Vision still got a fight left in them, apparently, in this final round.
Blitz making his way in. Zaka can't connect. Westmeadow's still in a great position. Annihilation will take down Zaka, so bomb side exchange, but with this man advantage, they should still be a-okay. Annihilation gets another. Players coming in from Huts. Cabal scores a frag. Annihilation, no scope to end it. 10 rounds found. And IHC are oh so close now. What a round to put this half to bed. Double digits collected, and they look in a great position now.
That's worrying. It really is worrying for Lynn Vision. They just simply put was not good enough. You get worried. We'll have to wait and see how things pan out into the second half, but Lynn Vision need to be rectified. We're going to go to a break. We'll see you soon.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Look at half. It was for IHC, looking for more of the same. Not a bad start either. This is a messy, quick pistol. We're straight at the action. And Lynn Vision up to 6. It's looking like, unless Cabal can pull off something magical, majestic. The answer's no. What a start.
Wow.
That was quick.
10-second pistol round. Straight onto A. No respite for anybody. And that was that. Lynn Vision, must-win pistol. Absolute must-win pistol, given how that first half went. Well, that's been secured. And now they can look ahead. 4 spies to follow. We've seen a lot of teams fall to these. And Lynn Vision, if you want any hope of closing up this scoreline, you cannot miss a beat right now. You can't make any mistakes. And we've definitely seen players like Techno Blitz score. They're so proficient on these pistols. You've got to be so nervous right now. You have to play this absolutely to the book. No mistakes, or it could really be your last.
Shots. Starry. Double leads. Blitz. Techno. Trying to rectify that situation. Get a bit of control. Trading a few bullets with the smoke. We take that down to 74. But for now, very quiet. Slow. Lynn Vision, though. They've got the bulk of the control. The better firepower as well. Just trying to avoid a gamble stack. Make sure they don't walk into some pretty rough terrain. I think they should be just about fine. Annihilation's running nothing out towards ramp. Will rotate back over towards heaven. There's Molotov, forcing him out of the way. A site should be pretty easy to set up. Just like that. A 7th is knocking on the door.
Save here. Go again in the next. No need to overforce the issue. Play your hand. And we'll look forwards into round 18 for essentially another 4 spy. Lynn Vision, though. Starry takes all the space on his own, gets 1 entry into secret, and from there they thread the needle and keep it unbelievably clean. Lynn Vision conspiring to make this game compelling. 7 rounds. Next will be whatever's saved through. No, it's 4 players on your left-hand side. Here we go then. Another go at the force. Can Lynn Vision keep it really clean again?
The story as well we've seen of this series, and to be honest, at times of this playoffs, is how T-sided some of these teams are on what is traditionally seen as CT-sided maps. I mean, Ancient, we saw that exact storyline all throughout the playoffs. Overpass, bit of the same as well. There we are right now. It is on the same sort of trajectory. 7 rounds for Lynn Vision, only 3 behind. Another crack, as you mentioned, at this slight half-fight. Scout and play. Pistols, trying to make something work. Score will go back in towards Vents. Lower control taker for him as Techno personal towards top hearts. Even still, IHC, they don't want to make a move, and Lynn Vision more than happy just to play slow, calm, composed map control. They know there's no real pressure on them because they've got all the control, they've got all the firepower. And they're chilling. They're more than happy to make men's meet off the back of using the clock.
Prodding, poking, fair, tucked in the corner. Unchecked is Cabal. Starry, across the map. Gets a reply. But now they're slowing the pace. You can feel the tension. No mistakes, Lynn Vision, no mistakes. Taking a fight with that scout. Zach is down. Nelly's low. Thankfully, Starry's come alive in this round. This is getting messy. Cabal in front of the Molotov. Not meant to be. As Lynn Vision looks to keep this. Maybe not clean, but at least not too bad. 8 rounds. They're closing this up.
2 rounds is the buffer. IHC definitely feeling the pressure, though. Where we are now for them. They need to be cautious not to let this one slip. This is an important test. This is where we get to see what IHC can actually really bring to the table. Open play for Annihilation. Fours and supports. If they fail to convert it, Lynn Vision are given a red carpet entrance to tying this game up on the T side, and it completely changes the conversation we were having mere moments ago. I wanted to on essentially a bit of a bonus. Galil in play for Nelly when he could have upgraded. Westmelon, 5k in the bank. I mean, they have got money in reserves. Lynn Vision know how important, how crucial this is. They don't want to make a foot mistake. A great nade to come through.
Kabul. Dancing with the devil. Decides to fall out. Doesn't want any of that action. Annihilation. Posted up on the garage. Starry surely going to peak soon. Offer up an opportunity. Here it comes. Annihilation. Clean frag. Westmelon seeks the trade. But Annihilation is not missing anything. Fragged out in the end. But that's bomb spotted. And they know to be aware of heaven. Oh, does he the foot? I don't think so. Zaka creeps his way out. Maybe. I can do. He must have seen that. He must have seen that. Yeah. Surely.
You'd expect. You'd hope. But Zaka will make sure he finds one before falling. Numbers still favour for IHC. Time's ticking. 30 seconds to work with. Westman half HP in the bob in hand. Needs to make a decision. Here and now. It's getting late. They're leaving this to some fine margins. They need to be cautious, or this could get problematic. Nice shot. And actually, off the back of that, they can potentially get a bomb plot. Pods of Heaven leave one up there. Set themselves up, tapping away. Heard both, seen both. Good spray. Has Blitz or trade 1 versus 1. They know what the last is. Just play post-spawn. Expo doesn't need to do anything to overs as Nade will come through to try and chip him away. Will do a fairly decent amount of damage, but it confirms his inkling. And he's over towards the side. Expro spotting him out, tagging him as well. Oh my god, just don't peek. Wait for a tap. And he should be fine. Still not giving Expro. Setting up, looking, finding. Hasn't got the time anyway. Has he?
I think he...
Close?
I don't want to say it, but I think he might have had that if he went straight for it. I don't think he's got it.
Oh my god.
I think he would have had that.
Why did he hesitate?
I think he had it. Oh my god.
You know, safe to say, I guess, that he doesn't have that 10-second music hit on. My god, that got close. I think for Lynn Vision, just wiping a bit of sweat off the brow, to be perfectly honest. Expro didn't even consider the fact that it was a tap and go. My god, that got close. This is a kit, different scenario.
Tough pill to swallow. IHC. Wow. Battled so hard in this map. Battled oh so hard. And to fall of this final hurdle would be absolutely soul destroying. Just the half by here. Annihilation sticks in the smoke. That's going to fade any second. The advantage is it fades. He gets the frag. Not too shabby, but Starry's done an absolute tear. Starry's been brilliant on Nuke. Yeah. He's so good at finding opening kills. And he's bailed them out of a lot of these rounds against lower buys, where they just needed somebody to do something. Somebody to find some avenue. And it seems to be Starry every single time.
Agreed. Always can be that reliable fact. I mean, statistically speaking, the best player in the entirety of Challenger League coming in towards this. And he continues to impress. Starry, just as we sing his praises, will get deleted. Annihilation's Deagle reigns off for 1. Of course, numbers still favourable for Lynn Vision. None of the 5-7 has anything to say about it. Cabal for 1. It's a rifle on the floor too, which could find some favour in the wrong hands. This retake has legs behind it. The 5 seconds can be a problem. A full blind. These all out to Expro. Clutched out the last, but by timing alone, this time makes it tough. On the jump, he does spot it. He needs to be careful. It's close. Oh my god, he's holding out the fort somehow, some way. Annihilation. Trying to tap, trying to cause a ruckus. He can't make it work. Expo, another 1 versus 1, which goes his way. This time he stays alive too.
We're getting some crazy Counter-Strike now. No round is taken for granted. Doesn't matter the investment. The ball. Look at this. 3 players almost entirely lining up. If he had a rifle, he would have got a triple spray down. Wow. well, at least I guess from IHC's perspective, they're keeping this money very honest. They're getting so many players every single time. Pause comes in. I think both teams needed a pause just to calm down as we get into the final slog. 6 days of playoffs, and it comes down to this. 10 apiece. Nuke. The testing ground. 5th of the series. Conference slot. Already heading the way of IHC by virtue of Lynn Vision winning last season. But there's a lot of pride on the line. And there'll be no more Counter-Strike this year to right the wrongs. Both of these teams didn't fight for this long to give it up now.
Exactly. Deserving as well. In this best of 5, these two sides inseparable at times. It deserved being even a fair run towards Nuke. Score. We'll take first. Point of call in towards single. Just denying a bit of that rotation going through, and Blitz deleted. Turns at just the wrong time, and here's the opener. And who is it? None other than Starry to once again step up. Tunnel vision there, Annihilation. Just be careful. He can be caught off guard. Those smokes are dispersing. But he's still elevated. He's happy to take this fight. Dropping down. Starry stuck his way through. Doesn't expect the close player. I don't know what it'll be him. Doesn't matter. Score too quick. Headshot and he's down. Numbers brought level.
Nades inner. Flashes into main. Westmelon ahead of them. Big kill. Big kill. The ball called upon. Can't do anything. Westmelon's on an absolute heater. Storming his way onto the bottom side. IHC. Wind out of their sails. They're running out of options. 11 for Lynn Vision. Buying the next is going to be difficult to figure out for IHC. And they haven't mustered anything yet on the defense. This is getting out of control.
I'm not feeling comfortable right now. I'm not feeling confident. But still, for Lynn Vision, they're happy. What a turnaround for them. From a 10-5, flawless since. There's 6 consecutive rounds already on their T side. Both of these two sides just being better on that T side, which is not often you can say that on Nuke. Second most CT side of the map in the pool, and a map in which is so heavily weighted one way. Just being a joy to watch for Lynn Vision. But for IHC, they're getting nervous. They're getting so uncomfortable right now. And this is becoming a conversation where we have to say for IHC, coming off the back of overpass and it being pretty one-sided, mentally, were they drained? We were saying as a possibility, is that the case? It didn't look like in the first half, but fatigue may be playing a factor now because they are struggling to keep up to the same level. As the lads over towards Lynn Vision, swinging through. Starry doesn't expect, he does, knows all too well about it. Playing in around the smoke, Blitz, in towards Secret, not going to be caught by the flash. Pulls out Utah at the worst time. That's Starry with yet another entry, yet another opener, and all the space towards outside.
What do you do if you're IHC? Gotta make a move. Someone needs to make a play, and they're so spread out. One ramp, one inner, one outer, one secret. Can't even help each other whatsoever. As Lynn Vision collect the forces, 4 in lobby. Starry's ready for the lurk. What's their next move? Just play this together. T-side has been flawless off the back of amazing team play, and here we go again. Smoke onto main. Techno is in a world of trouble. Left alone. Scores his nearest teammate, and he's got to come up a vent to make this work. Creeping his way up. No, he's looking this way. Oh, Expert doesn't know just in time. Techno activated. Traded. 4 on 2 now. Kabul trying to exploit the gap. But it's not going to work. Thunderfooting it. Just Annihilation. That barrel's been spotted. Stop facing, boys. Take the round. Take the round and let him save if needs be. Lynn Vision up to 12. 7 on the trot. IHC are not in this game right now. And they're running out of time.
It's getting dicey. It really is. This is starting to get to an uncomfortable measure. You gotta say as well, impressive work by Lynn Vision. So calm, composed as well. Turning every round and every advantage in their favor. And again, players that you have to highlight are the ones like your Starries. His ability to crack open parts of the map single-handedly and find so much success at the back of it. is brilliant, right? Him, all that control towards outside, wrapping through secret. It just baits the attention rate. Even though it's the only thing he really does do in this round, it just still keeps attention focused towards him, away from the rest of the pack. That's what makes Starry kind of so dangerous. He's self-sufficient. That's the thing that is going to cause so many problems towards IHC. And we said where they are, you know, a very team-based unit, but Lynn Vision at times, they're happy to let the individuals find form, and Starry's doing exactly that. Of course, for now, match balls to come through. Looking over towards IHC. They've got an open M4 A1S to work with. The support around it will probably be pretty rough. As Techno score, both pick themselves up in towards everyone else, and actually one drop. So they're going to go for the full investment here. Half armor across, so not actually too bad. Utility's slightly lacking, but for the most part, a full buy coming through for IHC. Bit of a Hail Mary too. Failed to find this. Lynn Vision will pretty much lock in 14.
Gotta change something. IHC has to change something. Westmelon, so fast. Might get the first. But that smoke is oh so troublesome. Big damage as well onto a couple of these players. Lynn Vision, absolutely blunted in this round. Westmelon's got a lot of space here. Does Annihilation? No. Seems to be a little bit cautious. And I think he's going to catch him. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least they're aware now. And with this massive advantage, it should still be good. Just don't let Westmelon get really in the back lanes and cause a lot of problems.
Shot. That's when I'm falling. Still doable, but it's going to be tough. Zaka, Expro. These two have had their moments of brilliance. Zaka's been quiet in towards Nuke. A shot found in towards this one. And Orpston lands. You can see a world in which you can make this work. 45 seconds on the clock, and the isolation of fights has to be perfect. The rotation being back and back over towards A. And in fact, looking like it might be the wrong call. They're looking over towards ramp. They might get this control for free. There's one player lurking by Hell. Annihilation's doubled back. He get caught by timing. He'll force away. As he walks his way down ramp. Oh my god, he's pushing away at the wrong time. He does not know they're behind him. All down timing. 20 seconds. The bomb being dropped. They heard that. Oh my god, missed shot. We punished. And now they've got the B site. No one's there. Plot will come through. Two players dropping in towards vent. They've heard both. They must have. As the rotation comes through, the plot will be secured. Elevate the player. The last alive. And Techno will see it off, but that got way too close for comfort.
Scary stuff. Scary stuff. Well played by the two on the retake, but never should have got that close. IHC. God. This game is changed complexion a lot since the first few maps of this series. The first few maps were high octane, fairly clinical stuff. IHC making very few mistakes. Fatigue has set in, adding a good helping of pressure. Some big individual moments. And this is the result. Absolute carnage. Roller coaster of rounds, let alone the overall picture. And IHC. First CT round secured. Taking a while. But I'm still a little bit scared because they didn't keep a lot of players alive. We haven't seen a lot of compelling evidence that their CD side is let's say, on the same page or comprehensive. They have to chain rounds together here, because if they get broken back immediately, I mean, that spells disaster economically, and I'm not sure they can take many more hits like that.
No, not at all. Fine margins off the back of this pause. Bit of time to talk as well. How does Vadum keep these guys composed, keep them ticking over? 12 to 11, only one round in it. Pressure still definitely in the camp of IHC, especially since they themselves, they've struggled. That's their first round which we've seen them find. Here we're at now. Long-term economy both ways, not exactly pretty either. This is pretty horrible. Pressure must make you feel ill. But still, no. Annihilation, go now, go. Having a little look in towards Secret. Wrapping through the AWP as well. We've seen Starry take a lot of control here. That's the right call. It's E-side. L-Smoke's coming through. They want to pop Secret. It's the orb to be met. If they can flash off the angle and find the kill, that's a lot of space to be created. But will they expect it? I don't think so. They might be peak dry. Ooh.
Over the angle. Oh, missed shot. Missed shot, big troll. Big troll, big troll, big troll. And he's going to pay the price. Accelerating behind it. Techno trying to rotate in. Somehow gets off a smoke and actually finds a frag. Traded out, though. Blitz is down. The ball's into control, but his teammates are falling so thick and fast. Zaka seems ready for everything. And Lynn Vision have warmed up. Warmed up here into Nuke. Score left alone. 13 is going to be secured. And the save isn't even there. Zaka has a zipper of a round. Money is in a perilous position. Touching distance now. One arm on the trophy is Lynn Vision.
They're close. They are so close. IHC. And I hate to isolate the man in terms of the blame game here, but Annihilation, you've got to hit at least one there. And I think, to be perfectly honest, the angle he was holding was pretty bad, generally speaking. You know, even if he finds a shot, be instantly traded, and they still lose a lot of their control. T-side always have the favor when it comes to the trade game as well. He's got no one for support. It's only ever going to go one way. Cabal, I like the aggression here. I like the forward nature he's taken. If he continues pushing, he might get into a bit of fortune. No, he'll suck. Zaka expecting some sort of mischief over towards the ramp position. But now, 13-11, the buy. T-Tide isn't great, and especially not great anymore because their one saved rifle is dropped. Blitz, or their hero rifle that being, in his hands, down towards outside, and no one's like, they can't collect it. You're going to go for a double lobby push. Leg spotted. For Nelly, this should be comfortable.
No risk being taken. Earlier in the playoffs, both of these teams, when they were playing lesser names, they would just been through these rounds. They didn't care if they lost a few players, but now they've seen too many mistakes. They've seen opponents fall by the wayside just because they let too many kills away on rounds like these, and Lynn Vision letting nothing through the cracks. It's going to be 14. Very likely to be 5 alive. Aspari can just find Kabul. Indeed, it is. Money looks brilliant for this T-side. IHC have offered up a sole CT round in the face of 9 on the offense. This is a masterclass from Lynn Vision, and they need to produce a tiny bit more of that absolute magic to get this over the line.
What a T-side this has been from Lynn Vision. I mean, borderline perfect as well. So little mistakes, but the way in which they're approaching each and every round as well is just stellar, stunning. No mistakes, no errors. Great, great Counter-Strike. IHC are dwindling when it mattered most to them. They started off this series fantastically. 2 rounds of the trot in pretty immaculate fashion. Not been great since Annihilation. Saving grace for him as he finds a pop shot. But Nelly, other ways, will step up. Techno to fall. And they've got B control. Bomb should be able to go down in a moment. But Cabal, I like this. You haven't heard it. Doesn't matter. Westman spots them out either way. It's crumbling. What looked like their best opportunity. They're in the face of a broken economy. And Lynn Vision on 15. And they've got 2 left alive. It has to be a save call.
What a moment. What a moment. Have to save. No alternative. Lynn Vision. Where's this T-side come from? Where was this team on map 1 and 2? Took a bit of time to play themselves into this series. But this is a force to be reckoned with. Nobody, I don't even think a top form Rare Adam could live with this. Unbelievable level of play. So much aggression. Westmelon. So good at taking space. Starry has been absolutely formidable in so many opening duels. And now, 4 chances. Championship point. Forced buyout from that CT side. 1 M4 in the mix. It's written in the stars. And I think they're going to claim it this time.
It's written in the stars, and it's Starry who's been taking a lot of that control. 15-11. Feeling done. Oh my god, well, that's so risky. Is it necessary? Probably not, but I think that sums up this new performance, especially on the CT side. And Zaka will find one more. And nails are being banged into the coffin here as Lynn Vision continues to impress. And Starry stepping up for his every single round 1 kill. It's a necessity. It's every single time at this point. They've got the B site for free. They'll wrap in towards ramp. 2 remain alive. Annihilation, Blitz have got a mammoth task ahead of them to deny this, going in favor of Lynn Vision in this round. Can they do it? It feels dead in the water. Annihilation will be the first to take contact, wrapping through Secret. The pop flash on Blitz as well to sell a fake, but Annihilation clearing the close angles. Time is ticking, boys. You've got to make a decision now. Leg spotting toward Radio. The flash will come through, but the clearance will find nothing. Takes first contact and he falls. I think it may be done. It's all down to one man on the reload as well. Nelly will see it off with a double. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions back to back of ESL Challenger League Season 43. It's Lynn Vision.
Unbelievable performance. So much of this playoffs was plain sailing, front running, never getting taken close in games. 0 maps dropped up to this grand final, and I'm happy in a sense they got pushed to the absolute limit. They had to dig so deep. They went 10 rounds to 5 down on the T side of